Okay, if you missed the Zoom lesson from yesterday, we were supposed to copy this chart down, A, B, and C on Monday, and then we filled it out yesterday. So if you did not copy the chart, you're going to need to copy down the chart, and then you're going to need to take a picture of the completed chart since you missed the Zoom lesson and turn it in to me. So, using ratio tables to find equivalent rates. You're working with a partner, which we did online, and a communication satellite in orbit travels about 18 miles every 4 seconds. And letter A is identify the rate in this problem. And this isn't a unit rate, this is just the rate. So they give us 18 miles per 4 seconds, every 4 seconds. So the satellite travels 18 miles every 4 seconds. And then it says, recall that you can use ratio tables to find and organize equivalent ratios and rates. Complete the ratio table below. So we talked about if you can go 18 miles in 4 seconds, how can you find out how fast that satellite is traveling in 8 seconds? And there were a couple different ways, but we said that 4 times 2 is 8. So if we multiply by 2 to get from 4 to 8, we multiply by 2. Then we can get the answer to the miles if we multiply 18 by 2. So 18 times 2 is 36. You could have also just doubled it. 4 plus 4 is 8. So 18 plus 18 is 36. Talked about how to get from 4 to 12. Well, 4 times 3 will give you the 12, and 18 times 3 will give you the number of miles it can travel in 12 seconds. So we can do 18 times 3, which is 54. And then 4 times 4 would give us 16. So 18 times 4 would give us the number of miles that it could travel in 16 seconds, which is 72. And then 4 times 5 is 20. So 18 times 5 will give us how far it can travel in 20 seconds, which is 90. And then on the bottom, since we're going up by 4 seconds each time, we're also just adding 18 each time. So you could do 18 plus 18 is 36, 36 plus another 18 is 54, 54 plus 18 is 72, and 72 plus 18 is 90. Then it says, how can you use the ratio table to find the speed of the satellite in miles per minute and miles per hour? So several of the groups did different things. I'm going to talk through one. So we used this 20 seconds and 90 miles. We used that rate, 20 seconds. Let me write that the other way. Sorry. Ooh, that's ugly. All right, 90 miles in 20 seconds. And we talked about the fact that 1 minute, when I'm looking at the per minute, we're talking about 60 seconds are in a minute. So we're talking about 60 seconds. To get from 20 seconds to 60 seconds, we multiply times 3, because 20 times 3 would give us that 60 seconds. So we can multiply 90 times 3 to get 270 miles in 60 seconds. And that means 270 miles per 1 minute, because 60 seconds is a minute. And then we can use this information if the satellite can go 270 miles every minute, and we want to figure out the per hour. An hour is 60 minutes. To go from 1 minute to 60 minutes, we multiply times 60. And whatever we do to the denominator, we also have to do to the numerator. And when we multiply 270 times 60, it is 16,200 miles in 60 minutes. Another way to write that is 16,200 miles per 1 hour. How far does the satellite travel in 1 second? So we're looking at the rates, and we've got 18 miles in 4 seconds. So if we want to know how far it goes in 1 second, we divide by 4, divide by 4. 18 divided by 4. 4 goes into 18 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. We subtract and get 2. Since we've got a remainder, we're going to add a decimal and a 0. 4 goes into 25 times, and 5 times 4 is 20. So 4.5 or 4.5 miles per second. All right, the other thing that we talked about is that instead of on starters, we are not going to be taking a picture and turning those in every day. You only need to take a picture on Friday of the starters from the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, after you have checked them with the Edpuzzle videos, and just one picture for the week of your corrected starters. I am giving a grade on the Edpuzzle videos, so you need to make sure that if you have not done that already, you log into Edpuzzle and complete your starters videos for the week, because you'll be getting a grade every day on that. Okay.